June 8, 1949, the FBI released a report naming a slew of celebrities as members of the Communist Party. Some suspicions warranted, others preposterous. A few notables: Orson Welles, Charlie Chaplin, and of all people, Helen Keller. The subsequent hysteria over the perceived threat posed by communists in the U.S. became known as the Red Scare, and many lives and careers were severely affected by wild accusations. And with people, still to this day, having their lives ruined by simply being accused of wrongdoing with absolutely no proof whatsoever, it seems there are still many lessons to be learned from the McCarthy era of paranoia, some which you would hope that maybe even some politicians may actually learn and maybe take forward into the 2016 election cycle. Rock on, true believers. Thanks for joining us. See you back here tomorrow on Midpoint.
In America, patriotic enthusiasm for the democratic way of life reveals itself in a monster loyalty parade in New York. Everyone from vets to youngsters reveals his inborn dislike of communism.
Anti-communism became the language for a new, more defiant vision of America.
Another primary reason for the development of citizenship responsibility is that we are living in an era marked by the growth of socialism. To a substantial degree, in one form or another, socialism has spread the shadow of human regimentation over most of the nations of the earth, and the shadow is encroaching upon our own liberty.
The thing that the American people can do is to be vigilant day and night to make sure they don't have communists teaching the sons and daughters of America. Now, I realize that the minute anyone tries to get a communist out of a college, out of a university, there will be raised the phony cry that you're interfering with academic freedom. I would like to emphasize that there is no academic freedom where a communist is concerned.
Эти Америки папиросы, они очень хорошие.
Speak English, comrade. Remember, that is about the only freedom you do not have in this town. It's American town.
Americans, they have too many freedoms.
That is another thing you must remember, comrade. For one day it will be your mission to destroy those bourgeois capitalist freedoms.
What is the exact number of communists or subversives that are loose today in these defense plans?
The exact number that is loose, sir?
Yes, sir.
I don't know.
How many are there?
I believe the figure is approximately 130.
Approximately 130.
Yes, sir. Those are people, Mr. Welch, concerned...
I don't care. You've told us who they are. And how many plants are they?
How many plants?
How many plants?
Yes, sir. Just 1 minute, sir. I see 16 offhand.
16 plants. Are you alarmed at that situation, Mr. Cole?
Yes, sir, I am.
Nothing could be more alarming, could it?
Certainly a very alarming thing.
A third major reason for accepting our citizenship responsibilities and working at them is the presence within America of socialist and communist propagandists dedicated to the establishment of a new order. The communist fifth columnists among us are working for world dictatorship. To accomplish this, their strategy is to undermine the confidence of our people in the American system and the principles on which it stands.
Mr. Jenkins, to answer your question, let me say it's right here with us now. Unless we make sure that there is no infiltration of our government, then just as certain as you sit there, in the period of our lives, you will see a red world.
Let us not assassinate this lad further, Senator. You've done enough. Have you no sense of decency, sir? At long last, have you left no sense of decency?
The actions of the junior senator from Wisconsin have caused alarm and dismay amongst our allies abroad and given considerable comfort to our enemies. And whose fault is that? Not really his. He didn't create this situation of fear. He merely exploited it, and rather successfully. Cassius was right. The fault, dear Brutus, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. Good night, and good luck.